Hello, YouTube. I've never addressed you before, but now I am. I'm aware of you. You YouTube fart smellers. Welcome. This is a little video that I'm making to myself, by the way. I'm gonna start doing this at the beginning of each year. It is a little late. I know it's like towards the end of January, but literally like an hour before I started recording or streaming here, I wrote down a bunch of things that I want to talk about. So this is mostly like a message to myself, a little self-reflection. The idea originally comes from Cinder's channel. If you haven't watched her, she's a VTuber. I got the idea from something that she did, where she made a video talking about her accomplishments that year and what she's been through that year. And it's like a message to her future self, and I want to do pretty much the same in my own way. So, I did write down some things that I could talk about here. And here it is. So, it's January of 2025 right now. 2024 wasn't a great year. It's one of the hardest years of my life. I dealt with the collective deaths of many family members, both distant and close. Slipped back into some serious depression that shut me down for just about the entire year. Haven't found a solid job, started doing Uber Eats. After doing about 500 deliveries or so, I concluded that the work wasn't really worth it. You were forced, so this is me talking to myself. You're forced to spend just about as much money as you make on essentials, and this left you with no money, often scrapping by with what you can to just get enough gas for a day or two. And I remember one day when you had to use your childhood piggy bank on nothing but gas. Financial circumstances did not change much in 2024, unfortunately. Still broke as hell, often left just a few dollars to your name, just like every year that came before. Your work life balance and health was probably at an all-time low, or at least some of the lowest in your life. Working 9 to 5s hasn't gotten you anywhere, and they are no longer working for you. They are unsustainable in the long run. Simply working and saving up as much money as you can and spending as little as you can is no longer working either, because inflated prices counteract those efforts. Your physical health took a dive, didn't exercise throughout the year, and you didn't take good care of your body. Being stuck living at home has severely affected everything you try to do. You're a broken mess from the years you have had to endure living under this roof. As a matter of fact, it's the single most detrimental factor that has impacted your life. You made the goal of moving out by the end of the year, despite doing all the research and work and searching very often for a place that you could move into. You simply never made enough money to make it happen. You're still stuck enduring life under this roof. Your sleep schedule is no longer respected by those you live with, and you suffer from constant sleep debt. Most days you're like swimming through a dreary, thick miasma of fatigue and confusion, making it hard to focus on even the smallest of tasks. Personal goals and achievements, though. Your goals as a streamer were not met either. You did gain a number of followers, currently sitting at 21. You haven't built the community you've been wanting to just yet. You spent just about every stream streaming to no one but yourself. But despite that, I 100% believe that you'll get there one day. Keep continuing to find ways to learn and grow and never stop. Despite everything you went through this year, between your physical, mental health, or financial stress, and stress of living under a very toxic roof, sleep debt, and so much more, you still accomplished more than you will realize. You did better than what most would have perceived. And to top it all off, after suffering through one of the worst years, and it was already one of the hardest of your life, in November, you were hit with one last sucker punch straight to the gut. And you found out that your first girlfriend that you were in a relationship with for the past 3 years was in fact a catfish. A lying, pure evil scumbag that wanted nothing but to rob you, blackmail you, and throw you into the wind. You were lied to, manipulated to the utmost by this person for 3 years. And I'm very sorry that that happened to you. Your love life and experience with human intimacy are pretty much the same as Denji's from Chainsaw Man. Except with, a lot less physical interaction. But you're just like Denji, you've been lied to, manipulated, taken advantage of by every woman you've let into your heart. And woman, quote unquote, because most of them turned out that probably weren't even real in the first place. And this left you with a completely shattered heart. But here's my message to you, Rob Wires. You deserve much better. And you live in a world that doesn't deserve you, that doesn't respect you, that has broken you countless times. You don't have a support group. You don't have a single person in your life right now that you can completely trust with opening up to. You're broken, fractured, lonely, sad, angry, depressed, beautiful soul. 2024 wasn't your year, and all the years before it were not either. As a matter of fact, you've been through way worse. Despite all that, you're still standing here today. You're unbelievably resilient, with the potential to blow the world away. I hope that one day you finally start to get the treatment you deserve, and find a way to crawl out of the darkness. I love you, Rob Wires. I'll always be here, and I look forward to hearing what you have accomplished in 2025. Sincerely yourself. Peace out, my dude.